the feather, what was it?
Oh yeah, that feather swipe and
The
the
feather
finger
swipe.
swipe.
The feather swipe and the finger swipe that she did.
Yeah, those two were at the same time.
Those two were, she saved it, what, like a half a gallon of resin?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To do those pieces. If you get a chance, take a look at those two videos that Scarlett put up.
I just put one yesterday, and then the last finger swipes, I can't remember if that was last week.
She pulled off two amazing pieces of resin that was already solidified.
Almost, quiet. Yeah, it was crazy.
It's crazy. She pulls off some amazing stuff. Otherwise that resin would have gone bad.
Oh my gosh, everyone, we've been doing some amazing things over at Miss Judy's. Yesterday we got a lot of things busted out. And I cannot wait to post those report days. You guys can see them. See, now the only bad thing about having really thick resin is you gotta be really careful because it's also tacky, so it can drag just by the stick of stuff. So I gotta get these, make sure these have resin on top of them. But you also want, it to not get pulled off on accident with your piece.
Saskia says, yes, I saw. I thought, what is she doing? And then she was gorgeous. Yeah, she was saving a half a gallon of resin is what she was doing.
I didn't pour that resin though, for once. It wasn't because of me. Wow, that was so fun. I got called in because they knew I could pull it off.
It was amazing. She absolutely amazing. Pulled off this beautiful piece, two beautiful pieces.
Well, with your Miss Judy self too. We had our cheerleader, Miss Judy.
She was all. It's like, oh no. It was sticky icky.
So I was thinking, what is she doing?
But I gotta watch to see what's going on.
Can she make anything out of that crazy thing?
Jesus.
These are all pieces that I've been working on for quite some time now. And they're pieces that I'm going to be adding to an acrylic pour that I did quite a few months ago. And I had actually sent it to Tammy Anderson and she was very impressed with it. And then I kept thinking, like, I put my paintings on the walls and then I always feel like there's more that needs to be added to it. So I decided that I am going to add sort of an Alice in Wonderland meets Salvador Dali. I've got all of these pieces here that I've made, beads and stuff like that. I don't think I'll use those. I don't think I'll use those on it, but this is kind of what I want to put on it. Plus I'll be making more of these flowers. Now I'm gonna just run, well I'm not gonna run because I don't run. I'm gonna go and get that painting that I was telling you about and I'll bring it right up. Be right back. You'll have to be in real time or fast forward if you want, because I don't know how to function a camera.
Okay.
Look at you, amazing.
So, now you. Huh? Okay, choose your paper. So basic for me, also basic.
I want you to know the most amazing part of me getting all the way to the dining room and back is that I got all the way to the dining room and I still remembered what I was going for. So it's a good day when Kara remembers what she's going for. Anyway, I'm just to lift my phone up so it might be a little bit dizzy, and then I'll just stand back here. And so this is the piece that I'm talking about. It's 4 feet by 2.5, maybe 3 feet. It's a big pour that I did, and I always felt like it was missing something. And Tammy had said, you put some gold or something in it. And I hung it up on the wall, and I thought to myself, how am I going to add some gold to that? And without, anyway, I couldn't figure it out. So I decided, after discovering this wonderful polymer clay, that I could start doing some pieces using polymer. And so this is sort of where I started out. I should turn this down a little bit, shouldn't I? You're hard of hearing me. Sorry.
I to make sure it's in the right, spot, not the bubbles pop or whatever.
Pointing it the right direction here. Okay, so in case you missed all of that, I apologize. So I'm putting these pieces on this other large pour that I did, and about a week or so ago I discovered the polymer clay, and so I've started kind of playing around with that a bit, and I'm really absolutely loving it. And like I said, you're gonna have to just put up with my camera abilities because they are next to nil. This is one piece that I've been working on. I've been waiting for it to dry. Probably sometime this week I should be able to put a resin coat over top of it. And then I'm going to drill a hole through it. And I'm going to turn it into a clock. And here comes my new kitty cat to disrupt. So if the camera falls, it's because of him, not me. This is another piece that I've been working on. Let me see. It's kind of a hard one. I'm not finished yet, so it's like that. I love flowers. Can't get away from them. So I figure I might as well just give in to them. And instead of picking them, I'll paint them and water them. And this is a piece of ash out of my brother's yard. One of his trees came down, and so he cut up a few slices for me. And that's what I did on one piece. And I'm going to play around with it some more on another piece and maybe do some clay mushrooms and frogs and elves or something crazy like that. This is, oh, and this is Shadow. Shadow's 3 years old, and Shadow came from the SPCA. I think I made a little videotape, but I'm not sure I put it on YouTube or not. This is Shadow. Baby. And Shadow's a very friendly kitty cat. And we just bought him a palace today. Didn't we, sweetheart? Eh? But you are going to have to get down now, because I don't want you stepping on the paint. There we go. Down you go. All right. Now there's another piece that I was going to show you, and it is over here. I'll get it. You guys just sit where you are. Don't move. I'll get it. I haven't been, I've been making videos, but I haven't been posting very much lately. I've been kind of in a weird space, and just trying to, I've just been putting all of my energy into my art. This is a 3D piece. It's done with the polymer clay and paints, pigments, mica powders, metallics, markers. I've used so much on this one. Yeah, so that's another one. And then I did a pour quite a while ago, actually, and I'll just show you how it turned out. Because I stood by it for quite some time while I was doing it, even after, I think I might have even videotaped this one, because I saw an angel in there And so I don't know if you can see the angel, but I can. There's his head there, wing, another wing. And actually coming out from behind him is a face. If you can see the old man's face, just move a little bit more forward. Right there, beard, lips, nose, eyebrow, forehead, angel. It's a remarkable, I just love this piece. And I even think I see another, and I see his shoulders down here as though bearing the weight of the angel. I don't know. Anyway, I'm really, really happy because as soon as I started to pour it and it started to kind of move around, the paint was a little bit thicker so I could manipulate it better. And I've gotten to realize what you can do to stop the paint from flowing with acrylic paints when you're doing pours. And they work like a hot damn. So I will show you that. I'll do that again on video. Yeah, and I got a lot more pieces that I've been adding to. I tend to hang my pieces up and then I sit here and stare at them, and all of a sudden I'll turn around and look at one and see that, you know, something catches my eye about it and it turns into something else for me. I'll show you one more and then I won't bore you with it anymore. And I'll get back to working on my clay pieces. This is another piece and I hope you can see it. So I did my pour, I let it dry, I kind of manipulated things a little bit, and I started to see a sort of a snake's head. My husband says it's a dinosaur. It may be a dinosaur, but I see a snake's head with the mouth coming straight out this way. So what I did was I took different colored metallic markers, I used paint on this, more acrylic paint, and I sort of just highlighted in where I could see the creature. And yeah, I think it's a pretty amazing piece. I really like that one too. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that one yet. I kind of feel like it might be finished. I think it might be done. I think the only thing I need to do really is sign it. Yeah, and put a nice Varathane over it so that it just, I don't want to change the matte, I don't want to change it to shiny. I really like it like this. It's very organic. So I'm not going to do an acrylic, I'm not going to do like a resin pour or anything on this one. I'm going to do more of a matte finish so that it can protect it, UV protect it. Yeah. Now, let's see. And yeah, so what I'm doing tonight is I'm just gonna work on my pieces. I've been quietly painting away and molding clay when I've been sort of laying on the couch, and so I'm going to be painting the marigold tonight, and I'm going to be painting this flower of some sort. I don't know, it's just something I thought of, and then the leaves appeared and then sort of berries appeared inside. So it's whatever you want it to be, and that's it. I'm going to do that because I don't know if you're interested at all in watching me just sit here and paint, and it's going to be for hours and hours. Yeah, so anyway, I will post this. I hope to hear from you. Share it, like it, comment, tell me what you think, tell me what you want to see, tell me how I can do better in a polite way. Be nice to each other. Subscribe, ring the bell. And let's see if I can get to 30 by the end of the year, because it'll be a year, and I think I've got like 17 or 19 subscribers, so I'm still enjoying doing this. Anyway, take care, be nice to each other, talk to you soon.